Okay, so I was just really lucky to be able to attend the bill signing for 19 bills that Governor Inslee just signed into law, many of which that had to deal with tribal communities and reinforced issues of tribal sovereignty. I'm here standing on the Tulalip lands. Right there is behind me is the Tulalip Casino, which is where the governor signed the bills. There was a great ceremony beforehand, and then the governor signed these 19 bills into law.
And it is our intent, with the bills we're going to sign today, to wrap all of Washingtonians' arms around these young people and say we will not let fentanyl get to the lives of these young people. That's why we're here today.
3 of the bills signed here today were followed by our Capitol Classroom students, all of which were addressing the fentanyl crisis. And Senate Bill 5804 was proposed by our Lake Washington High School students.
We're here for Senate Bill 5804, which would have Narcan be in every K-12 school, public or private.
This is Senate Bill 5804. It expands on previous legislation to require that all school districts, charter schools, and state tribal education compact schools maintain at least one set of opioid overdose reversal medication sets on site. This legislation we know is important to help save lives. In each case, such emergencies happen in school. It's also very educational.
Make it so Narcan would go from only being in high schools in districts with more than 2,000 kids to every K-12 schools.
And unfortunately, the reality is that middle schoolers and elementary schoolers are exposed to fentanyl and other drugs in school.
Additionally, Freshman Representative Greg Nance sponsored an education and awareness bill, House Bill 2112.
Many people have realized fentanyl is a scourge on our campus, in our community. We've got to step up.
This bill requires all institutions of higher ed to provide naloxone and fentanyl test strips on campus, as well as provide prevention education to students. And I'm happy to sign this bill.
So even before the funding hits and the law formally changes, we've sparked a dialogue that's really important because it saves lives.
We are now going to sign House Bill 1956.
Governor Inslee has proposed a wonderful bill, Bill 1956.
This is legislation that I requested to ensure that the youth of our state are receiving appropriate, effective, and timely education to prevent the use of opioids and synthetic fentanyl, and also to be aware of treatment resources.
Which will be wonderful in terms of helping people not take fentanyl and just be educated around it.
It also directs a broader public awareness campaign. We know that education is one of our central components of our strategy to fight the opioid epidemic, and I'm happy to sign this legislation.
After the bill signing ceremony concluded, members of the Tulalip government blanketed the mother of Lucas Petty, whose tragic death prompted this legislation.
This is a deeply inspiring partnership. Our friends in Tulalip and across reservations around Washington have been hit hard by opiates and by fentanyl, and these communities are stepping up and really leading the charge. I'm proud to be a small part of it.
For us to be able to come together and enjoy celebrating the signing of bills, celebrating the honoring of communities, and celebrating how we can better work together as all governing bodies for all Washingtonians.
What I think is really important about attending bill signing ceremonies is it's really a chance for us to celebrate our democracy, to celebrate the hard work that we've done, and to celebrate the new laws that are going to make a positive difference in Washingtonians' lives. So if you can get out to see a bill ceremony, to see bills being signed, or you can watch the coverage on TVW, take a chance to see how excited people are to celebrate the hard work that they've done. And we have celebrations for everything. So this would be a good chance for you to get out there and celebrate as well.